Welcome to Dr. Ron Reflects. I'm getting ready to celebrate a birthday, a significant one. And I am reminded, as all of us are, I'm 1 year older. Here's a verse that didn't mean much to me 30 or 40 years ago, but means more to me now. It's found in the 46th chapter, the 4th verse of the prophet Isaiah. Even to your old age and gray hairs, I am the one who sustains you. Now that's quite a verse to meditate on as you come to another birthday, which now is less about the number of candles and more about God's faithfulness down through the years. I came to faith in Christ as a very young person in 1969. And I can remember his goodness and grace. And so here I am all these many years later, and I can say he has been faithful. There are three things I want to remember from that verse as I celebrate another year of life. The first thing is the God who was with me as a child is still with me. Notice he says in that verse, he says, I am he. God, I have changed a lot since I was a child, hopefully some for the better, but the good news is our God never changes. I can see his hand in his way. I can wonder why he was doing certain things, why certain prayers weren't answered in the direction that I wanted it to, and I can now say, thank God, he moved in the direction that he did. The years have changed, and over the years I've changed. But the good news is God has not changed. So the first thing is the God who was with me as a child is still with me today. Number two, growing older doesn't mean growing less valuable. It says even in that verse, even to your older age. Now, we live in a society that celebrates youth. I can remember going to pastors' meetings where I was one of the youngest people there. And before I retired, I had to look really hard to find many who were older than that were even to your old age. As long as we have breath, we can be an encourager. We may retire from positions, but we don't retire from God's purpose in our lives. The pace may change, but our purpose remains the same. And I grow older, I hope we also grow deeper in God's grace, his kindness, his mercy, and his wisdom. And the third and final thing I'm going to say is, I don't have to carry the future. God has it. I am the one, he says, who sustains you. I don't know how long I'm going to live. I don't know what all the circumstances of that are. And so it's not in my hands, it's in his. I'm going to trust the one who sustains you. Let's grow old and grow older with grace and wisdom and kindness. God bless you.